What's one word you would use to describe Big League Wiffle Ball 2024?
Intense. I'd say the competition is the best it's ever been. There isn't really a weak spot in any team.
Oh! It just happened! Wow! Simply wow! Oh! Did that just happen? That was one of the hardest hit balls you will ever see.
To Rose Field. Welcome to Rose Field, everyone, where it's a balmy 105 degrees. The wind is blowing towards center field at 7 miles an hour, gusting to 13. Could be a little bit in play today, helping the batters. And we have a great game. The Desert Diamonds, who are 3-6, against the Arctic Altitude, who are 7-2. Two men will be on the Arctic Altitude today. Jackson Blum, who is going to be starting at pitcher, and Mike Toohey. We have three members of the Desert Diamonds with us. Aiden Mahoney, Ronnie Ross, who I believe will be the starting pitcher, and Wes Thielen.
Correction, Wes Thielen will start today.
Wes Thielen, okay.
But Ronnie Ross is expected to come in relief.
All righty, stand corrected. And we are ready to play ball.
We are good to go.
So Jackson Blum has a amazing ERA of .60. .60. And his pitch rating is 18. He's had 2 wins and no losses.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's pitched 5 innings, given up 1 run, and has struck out an amazing 11 batters. Only 3 men have walked who have faced Jackson.
He's pitched 2 games on the year.
2 games. 2 games he's pitched.
All right, we are ready to go. As soon as Blum is ready, we'll get going here for game 1. Once again, Diamonds Altitude. 2 of the more interesting teams in this league. Thank you to those on TikTok, 184, joining us right now. As Blum looks ready to go here for game 1. Here we go.
All right, play ball, boys.
Mahoney will lead it off for the Diamonds.
Okay, Mahoney's batting 240 this year, and he has 1 home run. Batting left, batting right.
Yeah, I just turned it on. Just tell me when it does that. It's gonna do. I don't know why.
Mahoney struck out 15 times and walked once. Mahoney's had 6 hits and 25 at bats. And he struck out there, so 1 down. And Ronnie Ross comes up to bat. Ronnie is batting 250. Inside for ball 1. Ronnie's had 10 hits and 40 times at bat, including 2 home runs and 3 doubles. Good pitch and a good swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ronnie has struck out 24 times and walked 7 times. There's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Ronnie.
Oh my gosh. That hit the zone. So yeah, that got a piece of Ross, so we're gonna do it again here.
Strike 3, struck him out.
76.
Up. 76. No pitch.
I'll look at it. Huh? Yeah. What a pitch.
Struck him out. 2 up and 2 down. Now batting is Wes Thielen. Wes has no hits and 16 times at bat. His first hit this season.
It's going as a lefty. Not sure why. They do not seem like they've come to play today. Seem like they're messing around instead.
Yeah.
75. No pitch.
No pitch, 75 miles an hour.
Pitch for
You got him. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first with no score. West has struck out 24 batters and walked 11.
Let's see how this goes. Like I said, they don't look like they've come to play today. Wes is batting lefty, a lot in warm-ups, a lot of goofing off. So we'll see how this goes, but this could go south very quickly if they don't turn it around and focus up. But Thielen has been good on the mound this year, so we'll see.
Jackson Blum is going to bat first.
You want this one?
He has a
We're good.
batting average of 231. He struck out 11 times, walked 3 times. He's had 1 home run and 3 hits in 13 at-bats. 2 doubles.
Swing from Blum. Zero zero, bottom one. If you're just joining us, Blum not looking to swing here.
Blum drove in this day from California, Southern California, to play this game.
And that ball is just foul. Full count now. Just
Inside, ball 4, walks his first batter, Blum on first. And here comes Mike Toohey. Mike has the 3rd best batting average in the league. At 423.
Nice pitch from Thielen. As mentioned in the intro, Diamonds will have to navigate Tui and Blum, just those two today. Which is tough for any pitcher. Thielen's doing a good job right here. 0-2 count.
Toohey's had 5 home runs, 5 doubles, and 2 triples. 16 hits out of 28 times at bat.
Fouled off. First warning.
28 hits out of 93 times at bat.
It's first warning of the inning. Yeah. 74. Inside. Good look.
Mike struck out 6 times and walked 9 times.
That's absurd. He has walked more than he struck out.
Yep.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
6 strikeouts on the season.
Out of
That's incredible.
6 strikeouts in 26 at bats.
Popped up. Ross makes the play.
Ross makes it. 1 out. Runner on first. No score. Bottom of the first inning.
Here comes Blum. It's a big out right there. Blum not even looking to swing here. Thielen struggled with command so far.
High ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Ball 3 in the dirt.
And they're talking smack out there. Ross just said, let's walk Jackson every time. That is not a wise move.
Oh, big swing.
Not a wise move at all. Not want to go at Mike Toohey. The likely silver slugger this year. (4-1) now. Those in the chat, thank you. Logan Christie joining us virtually. Nice pitch right there. But it was low.
Okay. We've got 2 men on base now. First and second, 1 out. And the ever dangerous Mike Toohey up to bat. Mike bats left. Wind up in the pitch. High ball 1.
Interesting strategy from Thielen, working that screwball almost every single pitch. Throwing that slider to Blum every time. Not much diversity in his arsenal. See if the Diamonds can lock in right here. That ball
Is going, and gone. That is a home run for Mike, his 4th of the season, 3 RBIs, and the Altitude take a very quick 3-0 lead. No question about that one.
Got a replay on that.
Logan, the camera's all beeping down here.
It's fine here.
Or, no, it's a GoPro.
Oh, okay, we're chill. That ball was destroyed. On
Yeah,
left
it's
side.
It went through, and Mahoney's chasing it. And looks like Blum is safe on third with a triple. Still 1 man out, 3 runs in. And here comes Mike Toohey, fresh off his big home run to right center field last time at bat.
Diamond's teammate Logan Christie's in the chat saying he told Wes not to.
And there is another. Is that a home run? Or nope, it looks like it came through the tree. And it looks like Toohey's going to make it to third. So a triple for Toohey that scores another run. 4 runs in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Toohey gets a triple, back-to-back triples. 4 runs in this inning, still only 1 out. And that's ball 1. Whoa. Ball 2 outside. And a pop up, and it's going to drop in safe, and it will score a run. So that's a single for Jackson. Scores another run. We're up 5-0, and still only 1 out. Like Toohey at bat, what a day he's having. High ball 1. 1 out, run around first base, 5 runs in. Inside ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Tui is in graduate school to be a veterinarian. And that's a pop-up, and it's caught by Ross, who throws it to try and get Jackson and throws it away. So Jackson comes all the way from first to score.
That's it.
And that's 6 runs. That's the end of the inning with the mercy rule. At the bottom of the first, it's 6-0 in favor of the Arctic Altitude.
I told Leslie not to throw two scoop balls in the straight. Is that what he said? Yeah, it's. You good? You should hit righty the way you hit last year. You were one of the best hitters. Hold on, Jason. I'm gonna put this in.
Okay, leading off the top of the second, Aiden Mahoney. He bats right, facing Jackson Bloom. That was a strike. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Strike 2, a swing and a miss. Jackson really is making that ball curve and loop and do everything that makes it so hard for the batters. Up, that's high. All one. Strike. And that's it. He struck him out. Up comes Ronnie Ross. Strike 1. 1 out. Nobody on. 6-0 in favor of the Arctic Altitude in the top of the second inning. Strike 2. Strike 3. He missed that by just about an inch.
Blum 6 up, 6 down here. 5 up, 5 down. We said at the beginning, Diamonds didn't come to play. It was going to go bad for them.
Okay, Wes is batting righty this time. And he takes strike 1.
Nice pitch.
Wow, that came back in as strike 2. Strike 3, a swing and a miss. 6 up and 6 down for Jackson Blum as we go into the bottom of the second with the score 6-0 in favor of the Altitude.
Just a great performance from Jackson. Once again, can't stress it enough. The Diamonds really just haven't come to play, you could say. You could see it in warm-ups. Obviously, the fans couldn't see it, but yeah, they're messing around and whatnot. So, yeah, this is what's going to happen if you do that, especially against Blum and Tui.
I love bloopers in RBI single, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. But this league snap heavy at its fun.
So Jackson with his .6 ERA as the second lowest ERA. Only Brody Livingston with .58 has a lower ERA. And no one's even close to those
Brody, I can show the updated ones. Brody actually, yeah, those haven't been updated for
Not
the last
updated.
games. For other teams, they haven't, but we can check out the ERA leaders right now. So Blum actually leads the league at the moment.
Well, when he's on, he's unhittable. And today he looks like he's on.
All right.
Too well.
Strike one.
Right side.
And it's in the hole there between first and second. And Jackson is trying to take it to third. And he does. He jumps over it, and he's going to try to go home.
He is out.
He's out. They got him out trying to stretch it into a homer.
Tried to go for the infield home run. We have not seen that in big league football.
Wow.
He's out at home. Backstop.
I'm safe, right?
You're out.
What?
Yes, out by a mile. Smart play right there. Out at home though. Here comes Tui.
Okay, Tui's at bat. What a day he's been having. All one. Strike one. One out in the bottom of the second. 6-0. Arctic Altitude over the Desert Diamonds. It was inside. Ball two. Ball three outside.
3-1. Dangerous count here to Tui. Top of the second. Excuse me, bottom of the second.
Oh, swing and a miss. Nice pitch. 69 miles an hour.
2-2 here. Wow.
That's strike three. Got him out.
You do not see that often.
That's the first strikeout.
Tui's only got 6 strikeouts all year. One of them against West Thielen.
Oh, swing and a miss. Pop up, and it is fair, and it's a home run. It is over the fence, home run. Can he see it?
We're going to see if Mahoney takes out a ball, and it is a triple.
Okay, it's a triple. Mahoney got the ball out of the, is that Oleanders over there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so held him to a triple. One out, and there's a bouncer past the pitcher, and it'll score a run. So we have another run in. That's 7 runs in.
Had some weird spin on that. Take a look here. Yeah. 7-0 here. 2 outs.
Ball one. 2 outs, runner on first. Ball two. That's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. And 2 men out. Runner on first. 1 run in for this inning, so it's 7-0. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Blum has not got out today.
Low.
He's reached base on 6 straight. Unless you include that out at home. It still classifies as a hit.
And it's a pop up. And Mahoney catches it just behind first base. And that'll retire the side, but not before the Arctic add 1 more run. And we go into the top of the 3rd with the work cut out for the Desert Diamonds because they're behind 7-0.
So is it triple ruled? Triple ruled out at home.
Playing with all that.
Let's take a quick look.
Who's the Jordan and Tony? Oh, that's sick, dude. I'm so funny. Hey.
This one's like broken. So
It's fine.
just use for this. So 7-0. Top 3.
Okay, Mahoney's back up. Got their work cut off for them. Back to the pitcher. And he's running it out, and that's it. First out. First pitch, first out. So Jackson is 2 outs away from winning this first game with a shutout. Here comes Ronnie Ross. And it's strike 1.
Once again, storyline here. Blum 7 up, 7 down.
Whoa, long foul ball. He really turned on that one.
Blum was 8 up, 8 down
It's 2 strikes.
in his first series and choked it. See what happens here. We're not going to give him the jinx.
Oh, into the ground. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. And that's it.
Speed violation.
Oh, speed violation. So Ross is still alive. He's very excited about that, wearing his Hawaiian luau lathe today, giving him luck from the Pacific. And there's a hit. And he got him in the back of the foot just before he touched first. What a play.
We're going to take a look at that. The ruling on the field is out.
We'll take a look and just make sure, but it looked like from the box up here, it looked like he got him on the back.
Dan, we'll take a look really quick. All right, we are going to take a look right now. Obviously, it's a 7-0 game, but the bigger reason is the perfect game that is intact. Obviously, don't want to screw that up here for Jackson. So we're going to take a look quickly. Hey, are you going? Hey, we were looking at it.
It was strike.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look.
I think we should look. That's very smart of you. Good job, Logan.
I feel like I was safe.
All right, let's take a look quickly. He's out
Yep, he got him. He got him. The replay shows he got him.
by a frame.
Yep, very close.
Yeah, one frame.
Very close.
So 2 ground outs here. 1-1 count to Thielen.
Okay, he's got a perfect game going here.
Do not want to jinx it. Blum was
Two.
not happy about that.
2 outs. Strike.
Blum 1 pitch away from a perfect game.
Here it comes. Here comes that pitch. And he got him out. Struck him out. 9 up, 9 down. A perfect game for Jackson Blum. And the final score is the Arctic 7 and the Desert Diamonds nothing. So we just saw a perfect game. 9 up and 9 down, all strikeouts. Was it all strikeouts?
It was not. We had 2 ground outs.
2 ground outs, okay. So 7 strikeouts. Wow, what a game.
7 hits in that game for the altitude. Compared to the Diamonds, who only had, 0, rather. And Thielen looks like he's going to get loose for game 2 now. Interesting decisions.
This one too. When did he get? Was it he in Italy?
Yep.
When did he get back?
Welcome into game 2. We'll be beginning shortly. We want to look on Cycle Watch. Yes, several people have done that in the past. Last game, Tui was a double short. Tui getting warm here. He's expected to be the Game 2 starter for the Altitude, along with a dominant performance. And we're yet to see who's going to pitch for the Diamonds. Aiden Mahoney looks sharp in warm-ups. He had brought his speed up as well to the mid to high 60s, which we've not seen from Mahoney. I would like to see if he gets a shot. But his teammates don't seem to be too cooperative with that idea. So we're yet to see what they'll do here. Alright, we continue the stream. Tui continues to get loose. See if we got a better effort coming from the Diamonds here. Game 3, that was not pretty.
That was a great effort. I respect them for battling. You know, out here in the announcer's booth, really different perspective on the game. I mean, you really see the pitches differently. You know, Tui's movement looks much different from up here. Really, really getting good analysis of how wiffle ball works from up here. How the ball moves that wind through the holes. Slides up and down, left, right. I mean, look at that. Right there, knuckleball. Disgusting.
Altitude are the away team. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens here. This could get out of hand quick if they put up what they did in the first game.
I'm giving you your receipt.
What a heck of a game there, buddy.
Thank you.
Great pitching.
Why she look?
And make sure they warm up. Tell them to get going because they're away or they're home. All right.
So are these the current stats for you pitching or?
Those are not the stats for every other team but these two. This is the final series of Slate 4.
Okay.
In the meantime, we can take a look at some stats.
Yeah, so what do you got there for Mike for his ERA? It says 9.94 here. What is it?
Yeah, let's look at these aren't updated in real time. Heading into this series, Tui, third in ERA in the league. Blum was first.
Okay.
Thielen was fourth, and who knows where that's going to go. Yeah, unbelievable.
Once. Well, we got out 3 times. 6 times.
Yeah. And now we can take a look at the strikeouts leaders. Hey, that's good right there. Yeah.
Sorry, is it good?
Yeah. Tui fourth on that list. Brody Livingston leads the pack here. And Thielen gets ready to go here. As Jackson Blum will step in for the Arctic Altitude.
All right, Wes
Game
Thielen.
2.
Wes Thielen's going to pitch his second straight game here. Got
Question.
clobbered in the first one, 7-0.
Questionable decision once again from the Diamonds. Got 3 arms. We did hear Mahoney has some arm issues going on, but he looked great in warm-ups.
Alright, you good?
We are set to go.
Okay, play ball, boys. Here comes the windup in the first pitch of game 2. Outside, ball 1. Ball 2.
You are the diamonds. You cannot afford to get behind. You got to go right at them. Solo shots won't kill you. They're going to hit.
Oh, swung and a miss there.
We all know the altitude they're going to hit. It's inevitable. You got to go right at them. Walks will not help. Man, Thielen's struggling to find that screwball.
Hey,
Had it early on.
Logan, explain to the fans, how hard is it to keep your pitches under the speed limit?
I think it really depends on the pitcher. So Blum will have a hard time. Throws hard just in general. Someone like Wes Thielen, I think he sits right around 70, 72. So that ball's fouled off. Oh, no, he did not.
No,
Great lead.
he didn't go.
Great lead from Blum. 3-2 now.
Why don't you explain to the fans why you decided to have that limit on speed?
More entertainment, more action. All of that. So we can see high scoring games.
Oh.
And wow.
He struck him out.
Good start.
Mm.
That's what we're talking about. You got to go right at these hitters. They're great. Probably two of the best in the entire league. but-
Okay, we've got 1 out now. Strike.
Wow.
How far is that pitcher's mound from the batter?
So we got 45 feet from the mound to the batter. It's far for normal wiffle ball, but allows hitters to see the ball better, especially with the 75-mile-an-hour limit. Some people say it's closer, but rather it feels closer.
Strike 2.
Thielen's got some die to that slider. It's kind of a lot of sliders will rise. This one's dying off towards the end. It's only a matter of time till one of these two connects, though.
Oh, that's right back through the center into the fence. So that's a double, isn't it? Yep.
Unplayable double.
Unplayable double. Right into the oleanders.
That's what we're talking about. Only a matter of time.
1 out, 1 on. And here comes Jackson Blum.
This is a big at bat here. One on, one out here for Blum. Big at bat. Want to avoid facing Tui with 2 on.
We got cheating in the field, Logan.
We're not sure what's going on. We're going to call time real quick.
Mahoney has glue on the ball and on his arm.
I'm going to go look. So just to be clear, what's the issue? Is he, if he's not pitching though?
Well, I know, but they're throwing with balls out.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Out of here!
Hey, eject him.
All right, so after review, Mahoney had a foreign substance out there in right field on his arm. He was putting on the ball, and Thielen was throwing it. But it wasn't too extreme. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, it didn't do much good.
All right, there's strike one. One out, nobody on. Ball one. No, runner on second.
You can show in between innings. The glue. Nice pitch.
Strike two.
Strange turn of events. No one expected that. Ross and Thielen messing around in the field. See if that comes back to haunt them here. 2 strikes on Blum. That's disgusting. Hey Jackson, can you hit on or record and record twice?
On this?
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. 2-2 now. Big pitch. Oh, and that ball is ripped left side. Ross is going to try to make the play. Mahoney was not on the base. Good try, though.
So Jackson beat out that single. And the run didn't score. The runner stayed at second. So now we have runners at first and second. Why not?
Be an infield single for Blum. Ross almost made a great play. Couldn't execute. Now here comes Tui.
Ball one on Tui.
Same story as first inning of game 1. Tui had a couple on for him. Brought them all home, so we'll see what happens right here. Big
strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 man out and runners on first and second. Top of the first for the second game today. Inside, ball 3. Ball 4.
So why are we throwing 1? Experienced wiffle ball players will know that Thielen tips his pitches pretty much the entire way. He just shows the grip right in front.
And that's it. That's a walk. The bases are now loaded. And Jackson Blum up.
Big spot here.
That way, third signed up with him versus.
No, it's third. He goes third.
So are all the ghost runners signed up with me then?
Oh, yeah. And here comes Aiden Mahoney into the game.
All right.
First appearance since late 1.
Changing pitchers. With the bases loaded and 1 out. Here comes Aiden. He's going to warm up a little.
Fans will remember Aiden's last appearance against the Altitude. Last postseason. One of his best performances in his career, if not the best. And it ended with a remarkable diving catch and double play that ended the Altitude season.
And Aiden.
We're going to watch Aiden closely right here. He's grabbing his arm. We'll see if he's good.
He's got a 1.8 ERA.
Watch as he throws it. Looks like he's grabbing his arm. He's got to be careful. He is the manager. He can make the decision to take himself out if need be. But watch as he throws it. He grabs his arm right there. Not a good look. Not a good sign. I believe he only has one appearance on the year. So we will see how this goes. Oh my god. Alright, with the end of Slate 4 comes the trade deadline. Trades are in the talk. Trades are in the works right now, I guess. A lot of people talking. Here we go. Big pitch.
And it's
Long back up the middle.
And Hayden bobbles it, and a run comes in. That's going to be judged an error, isn't it, Logan?
We're going to call that an error.
Yeah, that's an error. But it scores the first run of the game.
Yep. RBI, though.
And an RBI. So there's one run in for the altitude, and they still got the bases loaded and only one out. And here comes Mike Toohey.
One out.
One out. Inside, ball 2.
Diamonds are almost playing a game within their own team. They're talking smack to one another. Questionable situation going on. Tony likes to take his time on the mound.
All 3. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out, bases loaded.
I believe we have 1 strike. 2-1?
Hmm?
Is it 2-1? Or okay, 2-1 count.
Okay, 2.
Nice pitch from Aiden.
Oh, it's 2-2.
That hit, yeah. Good spot from Aiden. Inside, good spot too.
All 3. 3-2.
Oh my gosh,
That
just
ball
foul.
is just foul. Wow. That is way out. Way out.
That was destroyed.
Whew. That was further than his first home run.
Tony caught a break right there. Just a long strike, just as he just said. Long strike it is. Goes back to the same pitch.
Inside, ball 4. 4 balls, 2 strikes,
Bases loaded, huge pitch right here.
1 out. And he walked him. He walked the run in. That's 2 runs in. And Jackson Blum comes up.
2-0. Mahoney has good stuff. A lot of movement. Altitude. Now lead it 2-0. Mahoney's going to try to limit the damage.
Oh, got him to swing on that one. That was high. Strike 1. Outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 man out, and the bases loaded and 2 runs in.
Those keeping score. These runs will be charged on Thielen.
And that's a strike 2.
Blum is smiling up there. Oh, good spot for Mahoney. Continues to grab at that elbow, though. Gotta wonder how much longer he can throw if he should be throwing.
Ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice pitch.
And it's back to Mahoney, and he hits him out, but a run scores. So now we have 2 outs and 3 runs in, and runners are on second and third.
Nice play there from Aiden. If he didn't have his momentum going that way, he probably should have gone home, but
So
good to
he-
get the out.
Had a fielder's choice there. We got an RBI.
Oh,
Pop
my
up.
goodness.
And Ross gets it. That was really high. Ross picked it up right in front of second base, so they leave 2 men on, but not before they score 3 runs. So we go to the bottom of the first inning with the score, Altitude 3, Diamonds nothing.
Blum complimenting Mahoney right there. Said he looked solid. And that he did. As Jason Rose, the voice, has arrived. Quick recap for those who just.
Car? No, that's my car. You have a new car? No, I didn't see your red car.
It's by
On the side?
The car.
Okay.
Quick recap for those just joining us. Game 1, a dominant victory, 7-0 Altitude. Game 2, Mahoney just came in, limited the damage, allowed no earned runs, but it's 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Altitude came out to a hot start. Tui has a home run. Blum threw a perfect game in Game 1. So we'll see how Game 2 goes.
I have a slight complaint about the balls that Tui's using.
It was a perfect game, the first game. Jackson Blum pitched a perfect game.
Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first. Game 2. Game 1 was dominant. Diamonds didn't really.
Games.
3 innings.
Yeah.
Diamonds didn't really show much fight. They're not here to play today, you could say. So
Who is it? Aiden and Lemmy and who?
Wes.
Wes Thielen?
Yep.
The Altitude, after a dominant Game 1 performance and jumping ahead 3-0, are not even choosing to put fielders in play.
Actually,
With
no.
Mike Tui on the mound.
Blum's back. Man.
Ronnie Ross at the plate. Rumor has it, in breaking news from Max Preps, that he might be a player for another high school baseball team, but we'll get to that another time. Mike Tui on the mound, Jackson Blum in left with nobody on first. Ross going down quickly. The Diamonds don't look like they have any fortitude, any spirit, any spine. They look more like the Bad News Bears today than a serious big league wiffle ball team. Jackson Blum in left, having thrown a perfect game in Game 1.
What a boy, Wes.
Mike Tui with 4 straight strikes to start the inning.
Thielen has one of the.
He'll be starting for the Phoenix in Big League Wiffle Ball's tournament this year on the road to Dallas. We've not heard from Tui in terms of the recruits he's trying to land, but we'll be speaking with him after the game about that. And who has Wes Thielen at the plate? 1-2. Might have seen Wes Thielen in 2021, 2022. He's the baseball card in the deck we're trying to recall. Let's see if he can make a difference now. You know, Jackson Blum was over at the house last night with Logan Rose looking at old videos, including the Diamond's epic comeback against the Altitude in last year's playoffs. That series looked like it was done, but then Mahoney Magic took over. On the mound, at the plate, in the field. Welcome to the show, Aiden Mahoney. You are no longer facing Soren Etheridge or Carson Rose. You're facing Mike Toohey, and that didn't look good, Zero.
People are ganging up on him. They really shouldn't be. Aiden's been their best player today.
Commissioner Logan Rose says Mahoney has performed well, the best on the team so far. This almost looks like a spring training series between these teams. And the question really for the league is this. With Mike Toohey and Jackson Blum, can anyone defeat the Altitude in a 3-game series? Highly questionable. They have the bats. They have the pitching. Oh, and Aiden Mahoney puts it in play. Oh, and Mike Toohey misses him as Mahoney takes second. He's going to third. He's prancing. He looks like Tiny Dancer from an Elton John song. But he takes third in a 3-0 game. Commissioner Rose said Aiden Mahoney has performed well. And here comes the free-swinging Ronnie Ross.
Dancer's crazy. These are my pronouncements. I gotta stop. Yeah, you gotta stop. Tiny Dancer around the base is crazy. West Thielen on deck has 20 up, 20 down with 20 strikeouts on the year.
Oh, and Ronnie Ross fouls it off. You know, the Altitude have faced this moment, albeit in a different iteration in last year's playoffs. They won Game 1 big under the captainship of Joey Jankowski, who's missing in action today. Everyone thought the Diamonds were dead, and Aiden Mahoney went USA Hockey from 1980 in Lake Placid. What a comeback that was. That was a pitch to hit. Wes Thielen talking smack to the MVP frontrunner Mike Toohey.
That was nice.
Just missed. The Altitude are missing Joey Jankowski and who else, Commissioner Rose?
Sean Green and Braden Lewis.
The 2-on-3 game today. And that's it for Ross. Will we be seeing him at Phoenix Country Day next year? Time will tell. Instead, we go to the bottom of
top of the second.
Top of the second, with the Altitude leading 3-0, having captured Game 1 7-0.
Yeah.
You let him like.
I'm telling you, the Diamonds are ganging up on Mahoney, but he's been their best player.
I know. He has. I like the other kid pitch well. I will say. He just didn't want to take the screw one.
Yeah.
He put it third. He was
Jackson Blum talking to Commissioner Rose. Big question for the Altitude, including for Blum if he goes back to York, Pennsylvania this year, is he can throw, he can pitch. He threw a perfect game in Game 1, but can he hit? That's been his weakness. All cattle, no hat.
Yeah, but he's game 1. He had 4 hits and 3 triples.
Thielen's in right, Ross in left, and some dude in black that we don't know next to Ross. Aiden Mahoney on the mound. Oh, and Jackson Blum! He thinks he hit a home run. He didn't. It's a triple after we were just mocking Blum for his stick. But he hits a triple. Commissioner Rose is questioning that commentary, but it is what it is. Certain analogies in baseball and life just overlap. And here comes Mike Toohey. The altitude already had 3-0. Commissioner Rose, what is the altitude's record on the year?
They're now 8-2.
8-2. And what a pitch for Mahoney. Mahoney facing Toohey reminds us of like the Legends League in spring training, where there's random fans that just show up and they pitch against former Hall of Famers, Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, Barry Bonds, whoever it may be. Mahoney's got to be nervous out there.
Hey, you'd be interested to hear. We had Big League Wiffle Ball's first cheating scandal in game 1. Mahoney was putting sticky stuff on that ball. He wasn't throwing, but he was.
Commissioner Rose is talking about sticky stuff on balls. We don't need to hear that right now.
Dude.
Let's get back to the action, Commissioner Rose. Mike Toohey, Aiden Mahoney. What's the count? 2-2?
3-1.
4-2. What's the count? 4-1. In this lopsided affair between the Diamonds and the Altitude, at least so far, and that's a walk, putting runners on first and third, and Blum will come to the plate. He drove in a Tesla from California for this series, an environmentally conscious player in the league. Doing what he can for global warming, Jackson Blum is. Look at it, Mahoney just dealing. Just missed inside on that one.
So the scenario is Altitude clinch first round bye with one more win, a series win, but one more win. And then they face the
last
Extreme.
season of the year?
Fourth slate, they will face the Extreme in slate 5.
What's the Extreme record, Commissioner Rose?
They're 9-3. But it really does not matter. So because
Mahoney's struggling. His arm looks stronger this year, although he's holding it now.
2-1. 3-1.
Mahoney looks much better than he did in Big League Wiffle Ball's Western Wiffle Ball Classic in Goodyear, when his velocity looked down, but here he looks stronger. The pinnacle high. Oh,
Yeah.
Something's wrong with Mahoney, but he is gutting it out. Oh, and look at Ronnie Ross goes. No, he doesn't get to first. That's a run for the Altitude. They go up 4-0. The real question of the day is, why was Aiden Mahoney putting sticky stuff on balls?
Thielen's coming in.
And it looks like Mahoney is going to continue on like Willis Reed in the 1970 NBA Finals for the New York Knicks, when he could barely play. And he's facing Mike Toohey. You get a sense that this ball is going out to right. Any pitch close, the home run derby champion's gonna take it out. The Midwestern University graduate student.
Okay, yeah, no. Let's get Aiden out. Aiden! Dude, if your arm's hurting, get out. Seriously? Because they come out, throw 75, no warm-ups. You gotta be careful.
And that's a 3-0 count. Toohey looks annoyed, looking at his watch, like, oh, and he swings and misses, which makes Aiden Mahoney's life. Did he get Mike Toohey to swing and miss at one of his pitches? Diamonds are missing Logan Christie, sick in Las Vegas. He was scheduled to be here. Good pitcher, good hitter. Toohey just trying to keep the at bat alive. Altitude missing 3 members. And that's another walk. Mahoney pulls himself as team captain. Does not have Logan Christie to fall back on. It's going to be Ronnie Ross, an erratic pitcher, coming into the game.
Grandma said you gotta keep it clean. She goes tell you that keep it clean. Grandma.
Commissioner Logan Rose's grandmother is weighing in on the commentary. Good to see our audience around the country engaged in providing their thoughts. And Ronnie Ross gets ahead 0-1 in the count. 0-2. What is going on with Ronnie Ross? 69 miles an hour, 1-2 count in a 4-0 ball game. Nobody out. Commissioner Rose, is there a run rule?
6 runs.
6 runs. What about, is the game over after a certain period of time? No. Blum stays alive, fouls it off. Lives in Redondo Beach, California, showing the range of the league, which is just next to Glendale, Arizona, where Mike Toohey lives. Down goes Blum. .4-0 game, 2nd inning, dominant performance. Toohey looks at one right down the middle. And another just upstairs. Commissioner Rose, what is the Diamonds record on the year? Toohey rips one to right. We're not sure what Mahoney was doing on that. And that's an unplayable ball. That's a double.
Yep. 6-0.
6-0, 1 out, second.
Right, yeah.
This is a little like watching last night's UFC championship fight. Dominant performance by the Altitude. DraftKings has now anointed them as the favorites to win it all in Big League Wiffle Ball. Changes one up. Diamonds are a completely different team without Logan Christie. Pulls one to left. That's a fair ball. Thielen will hold it. That's a 5-0 game.
Oh.
That's a 6-0 game now.
It's been 6-0, so let's run. Yeah, it's been run rule, so.
No, they started the game 3-0.
Sorry,
so
you're
it's
right.
9. Second and third.
Hey, so actually, so it was 2nd and 3rd. You rounded it. No. Huh? West was on 3rd when you were on 1st. So
No, he scored 2.
No, but Jackson had a double, but West literally was on third. That just does not make sense. So it would be second and third, 7. 7-0, second and third. Wow.
Ronnie Ross. What's the count?
1-1.
1-1. Ross throwing at 60 miles an hour. One of the slowest fastballs we've seen all year long. Diamonds are starting to resemble the team that plays the Harlem Globetrotters. Comical. Not thinking they can win. And that was beautiful. The home run derby champion goes deep a long, long ways. And that run rules the Diamonds in this lopsided affair between the Arctic Altitude and the Desert Diamonds.
So
Commissioner Rose, what is the score?
So the RBIs count, but 6-0 or 6, so it's 9-0.
9-0 Altitude after the Mike Toohey home run.
On and off or record?
Record choice. Yep.
And we go to the bottom of the second.
So we have to play the next inning. Hens of mercy though after 2, right?
We can make it.
Well, that's what we did to the Panthers.
Yeah, we'll make that mercy.
They can't get 10 runs, dude. That was the second league.
You can get 10 and 2.
Yeah.
6. Oh.
What?
If it's max 6 runs.
You're up 9-0.
No, not this game. I'm saying
10-run
next
mercy.
Inning, you get 10
Next inning. So if they score 1, it's over. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For regular season, we can implement that.
Even though they have a final at bat?
Unless you want to be here for a day of no score. We'll do it for regular season.
Aiden Mahoney at the plate. Team captain for the Diamonds.
Hey, you're not up, Aiden. I'm sorry. Wes is up. Wes is up.
Since big
Right.
wiffle ball.
Right. And then Ronnie struck out. Wes batted second.
Since Big League Wiffle Ball started in 2020, during the depths of COVID, we're not sure we've seen a more lopsided series than this one right now. 7-0 in game 1, 9-0 right now. The Bad News Bears against the New York Yankees. Who's going to have some pride out there?
Nice day.
Very nice.
On a 106-degree day, mitigated by the cloud cover, and down goes Thielen again. That's not a broken record. He's had 21 at-bats this year and 21 strikeouts. That could be a big league wiffle ball record. That could be an athletic record. Aiden Mahoney's been hitting well this year. Can surprise you a little bit. Made contact the last time up. One-0 count to Mahoney. Sunset in Paradise Valley, Arizona happens around this time of the year at about 8:15, 8:20. We're at 7-11. And Mahoney goes opposite. opposite. Another hit off Tui. Look at Aid Mahoney strut his stuff as team captain, leading by example. Wes Thielen looks a little Scotty Scheffler out there right now. And Ronnie Ross rips one down the left, foul. We remind Commissioner Rose it's time to get the landscaping crew and trimming that bush, as it's unfair to right-handed batters. But he's a left-handed batter, so he wants the home field advantage. 0-1 count to Ross. Look at that screwball. Right-handers have got to believe, got to know that Tui can go inside out.
We've got a little weather report. Jackson Hours and Chandler reported that we've got a huge monsoon coming in. He said it better hope it doesn't get
at
to you.
89 miles an hour. That eclipses the limit. That doesn't count. And we have a report from 20 miles away that there's a big monsoon storm coming in. Big League Wiffle Ball has played it before.
Let's do it.
Oh, look at that strategy from Tui. Waste an 89-mile-an-hour pitch to turn Ross around. And it's Wes Thielen's turn.
Last monsoon series we had was Panthers Diamonds 2022.
Thielen changes around at the left side part of the plate. An ugly swing as the team is on the verge of embarrassing itself. Incredible pitch from Tui. Probably 3 feet of break on that. Commissioner Rose has the authority to rule games over for uncompetitiveness or lack of effort. Will he invoke that rule right now?
No.
Commissioner Rose does not invoke that rule.
1 run to win the game.
But he says if the altitude score 1 run, the game is over. It'll be Ronnie Ross on the mound. Any home run for the altitude will end game 2. Here we go. Top of the 3rd. Blum rips one to left. Thielen can't get it out of the bush, and Blum is going to go all the way home.
Unplayable.
No, Thielen does not call it unplayable.
Ross called it unplayable. It's an unplayable trip.
Commissioner Rose has ruled that Ross called it unplayable.
Ross' hands, his hands are up.
Ross said it was unplayable, so Blum will go back to second. Blum will go back to second. That was not a triple.
That was a triple. It was
controversy at Rose Field.
What? Okay.
Mike Tui with the home run can end it. Nice pitch from Ross. Outside part of the plate. One one. Commissioner Rose, who else have the altitude lost to this year?
Panthers and Cougars.
Oh, and he dribbles one out. That's going to be an infield single. Nice job by Ross to hold the ball. They've lost a game to the Pacific Panthers.
And the Coastal Cougars.
And the Coastal Cougars. Interesting. Who was pitching when they lost to the Panthers?
Joey.
Jackson Blum at the plate. Just outside from Ross. Good pitch. But inside. Nice job by Blum to lay off that pitch. What's the count? 2-1? 3-1 count.
That hit. What? Okay.
Ball or strike? Nobody out. Blum missed a pitch to hit there. We have a full count now. Another run would end this game. Game 2. And that's the game. Jackson Blum questioned his stick. Mike Toohey scores. That's a 10-0 ball game. As a monsoon is approaching from the East Valley.
Game 3 out.
We go soon to Game 3.
Tell them to get warm.
7-0 altitude, 10-0 altitude. Can the Diamonds, as they've done in the past, shock the world and pull an upset in Game 3? We'll see you soon for it.
What?
Can we sign somewhere right now?
Let's go to game 3 right now.
All of our arms are. Can we just sign?
I can keep on doing my stuff.
Alright, they can keep on doing their stuff and else.
No, we can. I just like.
Is it Jackson back on the mound? Yep.
Looks like, are we live?
Yeah.
Looks like Jackson Blum will be taking the mound for the altitude in Game 3. We're missing team captain Joey Jankowski, Braden Lewis, and
Sean Green.
Sean Green. Rumor has it that Blum pitched a perfect game. Can he do a double perfect? Tied for the league lead with the Eastern Extreme.
It really doesn't matter. It'll come down to their final series and who wins it for the 1 seed.
Will that be extreme? Have not played the altitude?
No, it's 5.
When is that series, Commissioner Rose?
Mid to late July. Looking at the 24th.
Long break. Game 3 begins between the Desert Diamonds and the Arctic Altitude. The Altitude are now 9-2 on the season, tying the Eastern Extreme for the best record in the league. Commissioner Rose, the Desert Diamonds are now what on the season?
3-8.
3-8, missing their star player Logan Christie, who was not able to make today due to illness in Las Vegas.
There's lightning in the distance.
Lightning in the distance, as we would ask both teams to take the field and get this game going.
It's the altitude. Where are they? Can you get them? See if we want to put the lights on. So we think we need that? Probably not. Lights on, lights off.
Wax on, wax off.
You want lights on or off? Okay, yeah. Cool. Trade negotiations have begun. Mahoney's playing the series and he's already negotiating.
Trade negotiations?
Just around the league.
You got trade.
Where is Jackson Blum?
That's the question. Where is this one?
Albers giving us a warning on this monsoon. You gotta see when it's coming in. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
Hey, win this one. Steal again. Come on.
Here we go. No warm-ups further. Here we go. Game 3, monsoon coming. Ronnie Ross will lead it off for the Diamonds. Commissioner Rose has the authority to reduce the game to 2 innings, but has decided not to do that.
It's not a big issue.
Mike Tui will be in left. Run differential is a factor, is it not, Commissioner Rose?
Nope.
In the standings as we
It's
move
not.
forward.
Not one.
It is not.
Actually, it's actually not a bad point. So, teams 3 through 6 right now all play each other in slate 5. And it's likely to come down to tiebreakers, but each team's beat each other. So run differential is actually the secondary. So yes.
Okay. So the Altitude are playing for something.
It has not. It's more the Diamonds. The Altitude have no problem with that.
3-1 count to Ross. Another good swing from the potential Eagle to be. And that's it.
First warning.
Blum controls it right at the velocity limit, if not slightly above, but it's still a strike. And Scotty Scheffler walks to the plate. Good idea from Blum.
Trying to snap an 0 for 23 with 23K streak.
Never before has a player in Big League Wiffle Ball started 0-23 with 23 strikeouts. But that's Wes Thielen. It's almost impossible to do. Yet,
He's a great hitter last year, too.
he will live in infamy at 0-24. Not yet. Aiden Mahoney has hit well on the year and in this series. The one bright spot for the Diamonds. No player gets more comments than Aiden Mahoney. Love him, not. He generates interest. As Mike Tui switches to right. Oh, right up the middle. Look at that scouting report. Incredible scouting report. Mahoney continues to swing well, but we go to the bottom of the first. All tied at 0 here in game 3. Mahoney could be a candidate for most improved player. What do you think, Logan Rose?
I disagree. I think that's on locks with Joey.
Joey Jankowski, Aiden Mahoney, anyone else, Commissioner Rose, that you're thinking about for most improved player? Okay, we're good on warm-up pitches. Here we go. Bottom of the first. Ronnie Ross on the mound, Wes Thielen left. And Jackson Blum puts it in the bushes. Oh, and Thielen catches it! Commissioner Rose says, what? What's the call on that?
That rule was changed this past year, so that's a double.
He says the rule has changed. That's a double.
Last year, that's an out. This year, it's not.
Bad break for the Diamonds after a nice play by Scheffler and left. Jackson Blum hitting the ball. Something you don't expect to see. And that's a home run. A bullet to right. 2-0 Altitude. They're effectively up 19-0 in this series so far. Mike Tui rounding the bases slowly, proudly. After nice pitch by Ross. Blum puts it. Can Thielen get him at first? Chooses not to throw an infield single for Blum. Ross is throwing strikes, but his velocity is very low. One count. Tui chases that one.
Ronnie, if you can't throw it, put someone else. I know it's a bad situation, but it's not cool.
And that's a strikeout. Ross gets the legend to strike out, which you don't see very often.
He's just doing that to be a good person.
One out now for the Altitude. Jackson Blum has had a big series at the plate and on the mound. Will we see him in York, Pennsylvania in October? seems to have compacted his swing. We watched you last year. And in York. Here we go.
It was a good league hitter last year. York was not the best.
After his first game when he hit a home run, we're not sure what he did after that. Or in York. But on the mound, he's a danger. He's a menace. He's a phenom. But we like to see improvement at the plate, and Jackson Blum is showing us that. Misses barely inside.
Okay.
Full count. 4-2. Blum pops it up to Mahoney. He cannot catch it. That's an.
Oh, he's out.
He's out at first. Blum wanders off the base.
You're right. Right, he did not run the bag. He did not run the bag. That's being rolled and reached on air just because of how today is gone. He did touch it as well, so. We got a storm coming in here.
Wind is picking up at Rose Field as a monsoon is going to threaten conditions soon. Tui rips it to right.
It's right there.
What's the score, Commissioner Rose?
That is a double. 3-0, second and third.
You're on 3, Dewey.
And this is the bottom of the first. Yes, it is. Ross struggling on the mound, but gets Blum on that swing. What's the count?
3-1.
3-1. Nobody out?
One out.
No, 1 out.
One out.
Always look at the scoreboard.
3-0 altitude here in the bottom of the first. Blum fouls it off. And Blum rips one to dead center. That's a 5-0 ball game.
6.
6-0 ball game. That's a run rule. The pundits were questioning Jackson Blum at the plate. They are not questioning anymore after a huge series from the right-hander. Remind our viewers around the world that 10 runs will end the game. The Altitude are up 6-0.
Hey, you want these on now? Ronnie, you want these on? Tell me if, is that too bright? Alright. Yeah. We're good.
Weird noises from Ronnie Ross here in the top of the second. This has been as uncompetitive as Donald Trump against Joe Biden in the debate last week. More weird noises from Ross as Blum falls behind in the count 2-0. Blum really swings out wide with that slider, making it difficult on right-handers. Be a whole different series if Logan Christie was here. Tough break for the Diamonds. Really tough break as he woke up sick in Las Vegas and couldn't make his flight down. Nice pitch by Blum. Down goes Ross. One out here already in the second. Can Wes Thielen break his 0 for 24 slump? Make Thielen feel better, the announcer started 0 for 17 in his high school career, but broke it at Mountain View High School.
And he would have 3 walks this game every single time if he just swung at the right pitches. He's swinging at balls every single time.
1-1 now.
Right there. Good job.
Blum falls behind in the count 3-1. This dominant series performance by the Altitude.
'76, no pitch.
Commissioner Rose reminds us that's a no pitch due to the excessive speed limit by Blum. The law of averages would suggest that Thielen is bound to put a ball in play at some point in Big League Wiffle Ball this year. Is this the moment? It's not. And upstats Aiden Mahoney has performed very well at the plate so far.
Aiden, could you hit record twice on? Okay. Just hit record on there twice. 1, 2. Perfect, thank you.
Good movement from Blum, but downstairs. Mahoney gets ahead in the count 1-0. Nice sinker from the right-hander. That's strike 2. That screwball is really causing Mahoney problems. It's the story of his career at Pinnacle High. It's a story of his here in Big League Wiffle Ball. Whoa, and Blum takes a page right out of Mike Toohey's playbook.
Oh.
Dials it up big time, and you know what's coming now. You know what's coming now. He does it again.
Okay.
Full count. Blum was ahead 1-2. Started to get cute with this strategy. And instead has a full count to Aiden Mahoney's, who's hit very well. Oh, and that's it. 73. Perfect velocity. That's it for the Diamonds. We go to the top of the second.
Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second. With the Altitude leading 6-0. And if they get 4 runs here, this game is over.
Hey, I'm gonna put these on if it's fine. will say it's just not fair to the other people in the league. Yeah. It is what it is. Yet to have one of these series this year.
Mike Toohey at the plate, facing Ronnie Ross. What's the count, Commissioner Rose?
4-1.
4-1. 4 runs in this series. This game is over. Toohey, through mercy or maybe struggles, is really missing out on that screwball. But he rips one to right. That's an unplayable ball.
Double.
No, that's a double. Jackson Blum's going to turn around and hit left-handed here against Ronnie Ross. Swings and misses. A curious decision from Blum to hit left-handed. It's an ugly swing, and Thielen's back and left, Mahoney and right.
This is just one defeat between bunch.
The Altitude appear not interested in ending this game, as Mike Toohey will take the plate with Jackson Blum going to second. 6-0 ball game, 1 out. We looked at a really nice pitch from Ross there, a slow slider. Even Abe Mahoney is quiet and right. Toohey rips one right up the middle, and that's lost again. Mahoney puts up his arms. That's a 7-0 ball game. 2 outs, runner on second.
1 out.
Thielen takes the infield single, does nothing with it. We have a 7-0 ball game. What's the runner situation? First and third?
First and second.
First and second. A home. First and second. 7-0. A home run from Mike Toohey would end it. Instead, he hits it right at Mahoney. Right at Mahoney. So we have second and third, 2 outs. Jackson Blum comes to the plate. Beautiful sky here at Rose Field. Similarly, Blum, who's had a home run in this series, he hits it to Thielen. He holds it wisely, but nice play. Blum goes, and he's out at second, and we are now going to the third inning as a result.
Third inning.
Third inning as a result of the nice play.
8-0.
A run for the Altitude as they miss the opportunity to close out this game and close out this series. forcing Jackson Blum to take the mound again. But if the Diamonds do not score 8 runs here, this game is over.
Or I go grab the place later.
It's a perfect game.
Blum has another perfect game he's working on.
First one, it was 74.
.75, that's a ball. 1-1 count. Ross knew it as soon as it came out of his hand that that was going to be 2 miles an hour too fast. That's how good of a hitter Ronnie Ross is. The altitude are up in this series 25-0. Fouls it off, stays alive. Nice job by Ross. Storms approaching from the east. The perfect game is alive. As 25 steps to the plate is an 0-25. Is this the at-bat that he breaks the streak? Blum jumps ahead 0-1. Blum pulls a Brody Livingston and falls way off the mound to jump ahead 0-2. What a nice variety of pitches from Blum. He falls off to the right side of the mound, then comes back on the left side, and it's up to Aiden Mahoney, the team captain, to keep the Diamonds alive. Down 8-0 here in Game 3. Mike Tui switches. Great pitch from Blum. Almost unhittable for a right-hander in that scenario. Look at Mahoney on a brutally tough pitch from Blum, earning the respect of the best pitchers in the league. But he's fallen behind in the count 0-2, Commissioner Rose. We are on the verge of the last out, the last strike of this series. A blowout one so far for the altitude, making team captain Joey Jankowski proud. Aiden Mahoney says, not yet. Todavía no, as they say in Espanol. 1-2, 2 outs. As the Diamonds continue to make weird noises upon getting hit by a plastic ball. Yes, he did. This series is over. This game is over. The altitude cement their place as perhaps the team to beat. 2 tremendous pitchers, depth, they can hit, they can pitch. The altitude capture Game 3. We would say, what a series, but it wasn't after that dominant performance by the altitude. But we'll see you soon for more great